Just give a round of applause to this group of 7 young men up here. It's a great day of celebration. I'll get this started just by telling, and I'm going to speak for these guys, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, siblings, everybody. Thank you guys so much for everything that y'all have done to make this day a possibility for these guys. Being in it and seeing these guys through, I know how many miles y'all put on your car, how much gas, how much time, motel rooms, summer balls, summer travel. We understand all that goes into making this little 30-second signing day. It's a lot bigger than that. And so we appreciate you and your sacrifice. Guys, don't take that sacrifice for granted. There's a lot of love and a lot of hard work put in to make this thing possible for you guys. So take that. So today, we're going to sign. It's a mock signing. Most of these guys have already done their paperwork, but it's going to be a celebration. It's going to give us a chance to kind of have a reception, eat some cake, do all that kind of good stuff. Let these coaches brag on them. First ever live stream, 8 studios. Proud of you guys. Thank you for showing up. KLTV is here as well. Appreciate all of you guys coming out to celebrate with us. So I'm not really going to keep it too much longer, but I do want to say that we take it for granted that all the way across the country, there's a lot of signing days. Everybody signs. But the actual amount of people that get to sit up here and ink their name to go to college is pretty rare. This is a rare group of young athletes that are getting to do this. This is a special group of young athletes that are getting to do this. That's another thing not to take for granted. We have 7. We're blessed, but it's still a very small percentage across the country. Less than 5 or 6% of high school athletes are able to go on. So this is a very unique, very special group that we're extremely proud of. We're going to, when this is over, we'll have plenty of opportunities for pictures. Parents will let you come down to take pictures at the end, and then while we're taking pictures, we'll also do our cake and all that kind of good stuff. But at this time, Coach Josh Strickland is going to come up and talk about his boys, and then immediately following that, Coach Chris Watley will talk about baseball.
All right, I had the pleasure of introducing 4 guys that are going to play football, but technically I got 5 football players up here that are signing to go on and play college sports somewhere. And most of you are in here for a reason because you know these guys, and if you do, you understand the hard work that all these guys have put in. I'll start with kind of saying something about, in general, about all 5 of these guys and the 4 guys that are going to go play college football. Our motto this year was one heartbeat, and talking about come together as a team. You can't find 5 better teammates than these guys right here. Unselfish guys that are willing to lay their hard work, their body on the line for their teammate, and I couldn't be more proud of them. Okay, so each individual one. We got Graham Black. Okay, Graham has been in our program for 4 years. He played offensive line, and that's going to be a kind of common theme up here, as you can see, with some offensive linemen. And I think the hardest spot to play on offense is offensive line, and we have 3 of them. Graham Black was in our program for 4 years. He came on strong, played varsity as a junior, and then just took huge strides this year as a senior. He's going to be going to Missouri Southern. Man, I cannot wait. I know those coaches are fired up to have him. I know when Coach was in my office the other day, he was fired up that they were getting Graham Black. So super proud of you, Graham. Kobe Gott, okay, all-district player, as was Graham Black. All these guys up here were all-district players, okay? Kobe Gott, if you watch him in anything that he does, you know that he competes. You know, I've told him before, his sophomore year, we moved him up to varsity. Don't know that he was really ready for it, but he came up and throughout the year continued to get better and has taken strides every single year, became a leader for our football program. You know, didn't get a whole lot of chances. Okay, a lot of people didn't throw his way a whole lot, but when he did, we took advantage of him. Kobe's going to go to Blinn, and I know Coach Coleman, their defensive coordinator, is fired up. I talked to him on the phone the other day, and they're fired up to have Kobe Gott, and I'm super proud of him. Kobe Gott. Slayton Donald, okay, 3-year starter for us on the offensive line. And another one of those guys that you always want on your side. There's not a teammate in that locker room that doesn't know Slayton Donald will have his back during the play or sometimes even after the play is over, I can promise you. Okay, so Kobe, remember that down there. You got a teammate that'll have your back all the time. Slayton is that guy that was always, I thought, the nastiest offensive lineman, which is what you want. Love to finish blocks, love to make the other side of the ball hate life. And throughout this entire process, knowing that he has the ability to go on and play college football, and then I'm telling you, Blenn's getting one heck of a football player in Slayton Donald, knowing his work ethic, how hard he works, and I know those people down there will love him, Slayton Donald. Gabe Bennett, okay, another offensive line. As you can see, okay, the theme up here, some big guys, and you can kind of see why they kind of some earth movers and moved the defensive line around this year. Gabe Bennett, man, what a special player he is, and special guy to this program. We had talked about in our football banquet, we expect our guys to call us when they're going to be late or missing, but you also better call Coach Bennett, too, if you're a teammate, because he's going to have your butt if you don't. So Gabe was always responsible, and he knew where everybody was at all times, ultimate team leader. And then you put on a great football player on that, he could make any call that we had, knew every responsibility from every spot on that offensive line. I'm sorry I didn't get you our trick play at the end of the season, man. I apologize about that. But Gabe Bennett's one special player, okay, and East Central Oklahoma is getting a great one. Gabe Bennett. And then real quick, Chap, he was also a first team, or a second team all-district receiver for us in football, man. I'm proud of you. Congrats on going to play UT Tyler as well. Thanks, man. Coach Chris Watley.
All right. First off, let me thank everyone for coming out. It's always a great day in Hallsville when we get to do signing day, to send Hallsville athletes on the next level. We got a great group of 7 right here that will go represent Hallsville the right way. When we see those programs, like when they're going to college, you'll be able to look and say, oh, that kid's from Hallsville. And I know for me, whenever we get coaches call us, they love getting kids from Hallsville because they're coached the right way, they work hard, and they learn, and they know how to win, which is a great testament to what we do here at Hallsville. First off, these 7 right here, I've had the pleasure of coaching all 7 of them. I'm super excited for all 7 of you guys. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a grind. Understand the work that you're about to have to put into it because it now becomes a job, but it's going to be a fun job, okay? Parents, thank you guys. Like Coach Farrell said and Coach Strick said, y'all put a lot of time, money, effort, love, tears into these kids, and it's not cheap. Athletics is not cheap, and 17, 18 years, you spend a lot of money, but I hope today this is, the payoff that y'all are going to receive out of that. I got 3 guys that will be representing for the baseball team that are moving on. I'll talk a little bit about each one. Tyler Durrett. Tyler, he was with us his freshman and sophomore year, and he kind of took a little hiatus last year and went to a different country, Oklahoma. But we were fortunate he came back, and we are super excited that he did come back. We're getting a great, excited kid. This guy right here is full throttle. If you haven't been around him on the field, he is full throttle. He goes crazy in the dugout. Sometimes we got to calm him down. But he is a gym rat. He works his tail off, and we're looking for big things from him this year. Hopefully he steps up and delivers. He will be attending Arkansas Rich Mountain along with Preston, which we also have another Bobcat there right now, and Ethan Miller. So we'll have 3 that will be representing at that university. Tyler, get ready to roll, man. And the 3 right here, y'all season ain't done yet. We just starting, so these 3 still have a lot more to put in this year for us. But Tyler Durrett will be going to Arkansas Rich Mountain. Preston Thomas, same school. Y'all gonna be roommates? There you go. Preston Thomas, he's been a 2-year starter for us for the baseball guys. He's a left-handed pitcher, plays a little right field and swing it for us. But where he's going to make his money is probably on the mound. When he gets on there, he's as good as they got, especially out here in East Texas. They know who he is. He was 5-3 last year, but he will have a bigger role this year most likely. I mean, we've just started, like I said, so we're trying to get these guys as much playing time as we can right now. But Preston was an all-district player for us last year. We're hoping to capitalize and build off that last year. And like I said, he's going to have a bigger role most likely this year. And another kid, I mean, all these kids work hard right here, so we can keep saying that, but they're not signing their name to letters if they don't work hard. So Preston Thomas will be going to Arkansas Rich Mountain. And then we got Cade Chappell, like Coach Strick said, two-way player up here for us for this year. This one just kind of transpired just a couple days ago, and I was super excited for Cade that this happened. UT Tyler called, and they got Cade over there, got him on a visit, did a pretty good sales pitch for him, and he accepted, and he signed his name today to UT Tyler. Cade last year had just a phenomenal season for us. He was first team All-State. He hit over 400, had 40 RBIs, 50 hits. He just had a really, really impressive offensive year last year. So obviously we will be looking for big things for Cade, again this year to be a team leader and lead. And I hope, this right here frees him up a little bit and he can just go play and do what he does. Because, I mean, these guys right here, they're intense. Like, I got to calm, especially that one right there. I got to calm him down a little bit. If y'all see him on the football field, he gets crazy out there. But, it's awesome. It's awesome the way they play. I'd never want to take that away from those guys. Control it a little bit, but never want to take away that fire because it brings it. But Cade Chappell will be going to University of Texas at Tyler. So once again, thank everybody. I appreciate all the teammates, all the friends that showed up for these guys. Parents, once again, thank y'all for everything that y'all do for us. And boys, y'all go represent. Thank y'all.
All right, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all and give y'all a little bit of a charge for a second. There's a couple things. One is to go and to represent yourselves. Whenever you go to a college program or you're going to go to a college game, a lot of times you buy a program and you start looking and you're watching the game and you see number 57 or number 2 or number whatever it is. Oh, I want to check out that guy. Oh, that's number 2. That's Cade Chappell from Hallsville, Texas. And that's all you might know about the kid. That's might all you know about the last name or about the town. But they form an opinion over all of that just based upon what they see at a college game. And so when you're doing that, just remember to represent your last name and your family well and represent your school. And the work that y'all put in at Arkansas Rich Mountain is a great example of that. I think y'all are the 3rd and 4th Bobcats we've had that go and have this opportunity. And the better that you do, you're going to open doors for guys to come behind you. And remember that when you go down there, Drew Coleman, the defense coordinator at Blinn, that's an East Texas boy, born and raised in Henderson, Texas. He knows a lot about Hallsville. And when he was playing at Henderson, that's probably when they were locking horns with Hallsville back in 2000, 2001. So that sits in people's minds. So remember that. Go out there and just represent yourself well, represent your families well, represent your town. One last time, let's give a round of applause. Congratulations. So we're going to take just a couple of pictures. Mom and dads, if y'all want, we're going to do a signing picture. If there's anybody that wants to take a picture, you guys can come right down here to the middle. Guys, we're going to stage this first one. Open your folders, and you're going to ink your name to your university. And this first one, we're going to just about 30 seconds. Let's just look down. Everybody holding your pen, signing your name. Y'all keep it and keep holding it. You don't have to cheat, Slayton. This is your name. Couple more pictures. All right, now keep your pen there, and you guys look up. Y'all just look at Miss Gwen right here in the middle and smile pretty. All right, guys, so this is going to conclude our signing day ceremony, and we're going to go in this order. We're going to take pictures. So we're going to have the backdrop up. We'll be in here 30, 40 minutes, however much time you need. The Black family, the Kobe Gotts family, Slayton Donald's family, and Gabe Bennett's family. That's the order that we're going to take pictures, and it's basically just going to go down this row. And we're going to take pictures right in front of this, in front of your tables, whatever you need. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for pictures, we have cake, we have punch, we have a reception. Enjoy yourselves, fellowship. Thank y'all for coming out. 2025 National Signing Day.